So let's do the work over here. All right. Now, first of all, do you remember what the distance formula is? If you don't, we do have formula charts on the desk. Okay? You see where it is? Okay. The distance, remember, is d equals the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Okay? All this is inside the square root sign. Now, we've already said that I'm going to take KL and NM and find the distances, the lengths of both of those. Okay? So I'm going to list those right here. KL and NM. Okay? So, we're just going to plug in our coordinates into the distance formula and find the distance for each set. Let's start with KL. Since L is my second letter, I'm going to go ahead and use that as my second x. So let's plug in our formula, plug in our numbers. X2 is 4, x1 is 2. So 4 minus 2 squared. All right, now go to y2. Y2 for L is 4, so 4 minus 2. Same thing. Makes sense though, because it's 4, 4, and 2, 2. So that's kind of what makes sense there. All right. Now I'm going to get this out of the way for just a moment so we can kind of walk through the steps here. So KL is, we have 4 minus 2. So 4 minus 2 is 2. So it'll be 2 squared plus 4 minus 2 is 2, and then we have a square. So 2 squared plus 2 squared. Okay? Well, what's 2 squared? 4. So the square root of 4 plus 4, because 2 squared is 4. What's 4 plus 4? 8. So the square root of 8. Now normally, I would bug you to simplify this in radical form, but there's no need to, okay? Because all we're trying to do is prove that the line is congruent to the other opposite side. We're trying to prove that KL is congruent to the opposite side, which is NM. Okay? Do you have this now? The square root of 8? Okay, keep that in mind, because I'm going to erase this, and we're going to try to do NM and see if we can get the square root of 8 also. Ready? Okay. All right. So we have NM. Do the same thing that we just did with the distance formula. Since I have M coming my second, it doesn't really matter which order you go. But since M is my second one, I'm going to use that as my x2. So we're going to say that 6 minus 4, right? Because this is my x, this is my x. So 6 minus 4 squared plus, open my parentheses, 0, right? That's my second M. My second y, 0 minus negative 2. But remember, if it's negative 2, what happens? You got it. Slash, slash. 0 plus 2 squared. Okay? Now, let's continue the problem. We know that 6 minus 4 is 2, so it's 2 squared. Okay? That looks a little familiar. Plus 0 plus positive 2, which is positive 2. So we 2 squared. Another familiar sign. So we have 2 squared plus 2 squared in the square root sign, in the radical. Well, 2 squared, of course, is 4. So it'll be 4 plus 4. What's 4 plus 4? 8. So we have the square root of 8. That seems familiar. Don't we have the square root of 8 being the distance of KL? Yeah. We know that KL, the distance is the square root of 8, and NM is also now the square root of 8. So, we have now proven that KL and NM are congruent. All right? So, let's write that over here. Let's see here. I'll change markers here. Okay, hopefully y'all can see this. KL is congruent to NM. Okay? So we got that checked off.